Hey, it's chime time, and today we are going to be going over my travel loadout. I'm here in Mysteryland, not New York City right now. I had to get out of town because we're in the future where things have gotten a bit better in the 2020 Great American Shutdown. Today we have a carry-on size baggage by Delcy, which is a French brand of luggage, and it's got like multiple wheels at the bottom. It's got one of these guys. We have my auxiliary backpack that usually attaches itself flat. You know, it's collapsible with the zipper on the side, and this is by Equilibrium. I didn't feel like having a backpack because usually when I'm camping or staying at festivals, you can't just, there's like no surfaces to just roll your luggage over. So it really pays to have things on your back, or if you're getting in and out of cars or whatever, like in mud and dirt, you don't want to ruin your luggage. So no backpack this trip, and it's been actually a huge relief. These things are a lot easier, and they're a lot easier when you have when you carry it on and you don't have to worry about checking, and you don't have to pay the extra $30 each way like you typically have to in the United States. Now, these have like a double set of wheels if you want to come closer.
No.
And instead of having just a single wheel on each one of these, like it'll last longer because it's individual bearings. And what's cool about having the I guess 4 wheels on the bottom is that when you tilt the guy, do this, or you could just move them around like that. And typically when you're walking, you just go like this, and it takes up like less space. So why it's important to get like a name brand like Delcy. Delcy is maybe not commonly sold where you're from, but in New York City they have like everything. But it's about the same quality as Samsonite. I think this is just the French version. Samsonite, I think, is German. This is metal, or like an aluminum kind of. Maybe it's plastic. I don't know, but it's definitely durable, and it's got a little bit more flex to it than other brands, so it's less likely to break when you actually do check the bag. So I guess I'll get into it now. It has this red zipper is a way for it to expand. If you want to zoom in. So like, see how like it expands into a smaller size? Now in its most compressed state, it's literally the maximum dimensions of American Airlines cargo capacity or for carry-on. But like, see over here, I got some additional treasures. Like I got some gifts. Carly got me some new underwear. She got me a soy-based candle. Soy-based is important so you can light it inside your house. And then my friend Steven hooked me up with some Naga Champa incense because of my incense video. He commented on it. Thanks for watching, Steve. And also some Palo Santo, which is endangered, but like, I think it's okay if you're smart about not over consuming things. So just be responsible always. This does have a locking mechanism for the zippers to go in there. The key is for the TSA so that when you do check the bag, they can open it up. There's a special key. And I find that this is better because you never lose the little lock or the little key. Just remember your combination. There's a way to reset it, but I don't know. And getting name brand again is good because if you ever mess up or break your stuff, you can get support. Fun fact while we're still on the outside, besides the fact that this has like a side handle, it's quite light. You'll find cheaper brands are a bit on the heavy side, so check the weight when you're shopping. Zoom in over here. Yeah, see all these scratches? This is from when I threw this thing down the stairs accidentally in Thailand or Bangkok, one of the 2 Bangkok airports. And I had just gotten this brand new when I did that. I went, because of the time zone difference, I went to the airport a whole day early, and I was literally at the top of the airport, and those escalators go down like 6 stories. I dropped this thing down 6 stories. Thank God no one was on the escalator. Everyone heard all this crashing noise, but the suitcase landed on the bottom between between the arm rails, so no one could see what that noise was, but it was so loud, and I'm just laughing, and everyone's like seeing me laughing, but they don't know what the crashing noise was. And then this was fully upright because it was standing next to me, and I thought for sure that it was going to be bent or broken. But seriously, that's how strong the Delsey brand is. Like, again, I don't make any money. This bag probably cost me $200. I almost regret it because I haven't really used it since Bangkok. I did take it to Malta. That was pretty cool. And then this is like my 3rd time using it for real. Like, I get way more use out of the Equilibrium bags. However, if you're not doing outdoor stuff, this is the way to go, especially in an urban setting, especially when you're using calves and just throwing it anywhere. Like, less stairs, the better. But without further ado, let's open this bad boy up. And not much going on. So like this part of the video is gonna be more about like, what do I pack? You know, not necessarily like, oh yeah, this is the luggage, but this is also like what Chime Time packs. So this is I forget what brand this is, but oh yeah, Jade Yoga. The Voyager is the Jade Yoga is the brand. The Voyager is the travel size mat. Now this isn't their extra light. This is their like cheaper extra light compact. I actually recommend spending more money because like weight is everything. But it's compact and it's foldable, like a foldable yoga mat. Now I have it at this size just because it's my suitcase. And I have all my clothes in like a compartmentalized zipper, and then I have like a lot of just socks or stuff that I don't have to worry about being too loose. Now there's like a strap right here that opens, and we have a laptop. Nothing special. I keep tape over the camera so nobody can watch me naked. I have my TSA enclosed liquids in one, pills in the other, just so that like if they want to ever search my stuff because it's suspicious, it makes them really easy to find whatever they're actually looking for. And that typically is really good with my Equilibrium backpack because it's so complex. This is like a little simpler in general. I have like a fetish for socks and clean socks, so like literally a quarter of my payload is just socks. If you want to zoom in on that, because it's just that funny. We got the power supply for said laptop and a mouse, because it's 2020 and everyone who can work in an office can work from home. Apparently we could have been doing that the whole time. We didn't need an epidemic to tell us. This is what I call the umbrella holder, but I've been using it to stash more pills. I have lion's mane, ashwagandha, turmeric, and some Claritin for allergies. When you're traveling to a new area, you kind of want to be wary of allergies, so it's always good to pack Claritin. And that about does it. I mean, well, a little bit. I have, this is like my razor, where you can take the head off so that you can just throw it anywhere, not worry about it. Over here is really cool. Actually, I've got a scrunchie from Barbara, and this is actually a gift for Carly. So Barbara makes these really cool scrunchies.
Yeah, they're super cool.
Yeah, you excited? Mm-hmm. And it's got like D&B, which is like Dochi and Banana, or I don't know. It's an expensive brand. It's that was just a joke, but but yeah, you can put that on your wrist. There you go. And it's like 1950s style, like so cool. She makes the coolest stuff, and she mails it all over the place. Her Etsy, I don't know what her Etsy name is. Sorry, Barb. So then we move on to the other side of the compartment, which I've got like a diary that I just keep. Carly and I have like this shared diary where we write like poetry and nice things, and then we like mail it back and forth to each other and do handoffs. It's cool. So yeah, you got your little book pouch, you got your little like I keep chargers in here, like for my iPhone, and then the actual razor for that electric razor, which is good for traveling. Toothbrush and everything are in those TSA clear pouches. Now we got shirts. Now I'm gonna be traveling for 2 weeks, and I only have like a week's worth of shirts. So I wore this shirt yesterday, and wearing it again today. So it's clean socks every day, clean underwear every day. We have like underwear here. I pack them really compact. I twist them up. So t-shirts you can lay flat, but everything else is curved or curled up. We got some undershirts for sleeping. Those I'm gonna sleep in multiple times. I always bring a bathing suit, especially if we're staying in a hotel that has a hot tub. And you just never know. If you can spare space for a bathing suit, do it. This is like the tiniest. I wear really short bathing suits, so it saves space. I mean, if you're cool with Speedos, that's even better. Pajama pants or sweatpants, change of pants. This is the only other pants I have. 2 pairs of pants for 2 weeks. Hope you can find a laundry. I do have a pair of shorts though. That's for if it gets hot or if we go hiking, do exercise. And that about does it for everything suitcase related. Again, however many treasures you have, you do want like an expandable suitcase. So if you need to check the bag another way, those are my treasures. I guess, what did I have in the auxiliary bag? Pashmina. It's the Great American Shutdown. So like if you need something over your face that breathes a little bit better than some of the tighter face masks, it's good to have a pash if you need to lay on the ground in an airport because you've been laid over for forever. Pashmina, throw it on the ground. These things can be cleaned. If I'm gonna be in the house or do anything with water, I bought these rubber clogs. These are made by Crocs. Everything else is like an imitation apparently. Now, I think I want another brand, but that breathes a little bit better than rubber, like Birkenstocks. But for like getting my entry into slippers, this was good enough. They give me like a lot of support when I'm just in the house because like it gives me good hip and knee and back support. Sunglasses. I got this face mask, which I'll show you. It's basically like a sleeve. Now these aren't like medically safe, but they're convenient enough because you can always have them around or on you. And then if you're done or just need a breather, just yank down and you got them around your neck. It's harder to lose this one because you're not like tempted to take it off and put it in your pocket. So it's like self-storing. What else do we have? We got snacks. I did not eat that day that I flew because I was doing last minute packing and just rushing. So it's good to have this stuff. They still give you food on the airport, on the plane, by the way. Now here's my other mask. It's got like those little perforated holes. I got this in Thailand way back because they are safe all the time anyway. They don't need a shutdown. Yeah, so this one's actually the safest, but and it's actually the most comfortable too. But I don't like wearing them for an extended amount of time. I have a deviated septum, it's hard to breathe. One of my nostrils doesn't work. Actually, it's this one that doesn't work. Sometimes you forget. Sleep mask, portable charger, deodorant, which I haven't really been wearing much of because that's what happens when you live alone and work from home. And that about wraps it up other than my outfits. I have like a few socks that I already wore. These are weird to be showing you, but like when you are a guy and you have male organs and they're on the endowed side, TSA likes to think that you're hiding some kind of vegetation or food items in your pants. And so like you want briefs or boxer briefs, whatever, to package that stuff up so that they leave you alone and do not molest you, because it's terrible. Lastly, we have my actual outfit, or my travel clothes and layers, which are important because no matter how much you check the weather, it's ahead of time, it's hard to predict if it's actually accurate or what it actually feels like. Because again, it can be the same temperature where you're going, but something about it, like the humidity's off, at night it changes, it's hard to predict. So like picking the right clothes. I mean, I always have these holsters, and I just have like essentials in there, like handkerchief, money, credit card, phone. So then past that, right, we got denim vest, which is good for layers because, and then like we got just this, and the denim vest is cool because it's got like additional pockets on the inside for extra phones. That's cool. This has like a hood, and then we have what would you call this? Like a
It's
flannel?
a flannel, yeah.
Yeah, like a good flannel, and then you could adjust this like it gets too hot. Take this part off. I mean, you could unbutton the sleeves and tie them around your waist. But yeah, like if you want to layer down, like you've been walking with your suitcase. Now it's like a lot cooler. And then you have your t-shirt too. I mean, you could lose the t-shirt. I mean, if it's really hot, and then just have this open. If you want to layer up and layer down. But these jean tops don't breathe very well, so you get pretty sweaty quick, but because it's open, it's not so bad. These are not good for dancing in, but they are good for kind of like short walks and then just keeping warm while stationary. So that's like the advantages and drawbacks to denim tops. The flannels breathe really, really good, and again, you can open them up. Like if you have something with a zipper, that works. If it's just like kind of closed and you can't delayer it or half delayer it, then that's kind of a bit of an issue. This hood is actually removable, and it gives you barely any protection from the rain, but that little bit of protection actually helps a great deal. Every bit matters. And yeah, that's about it. Just jeans. And you've seen my I think I've covered like pretty much all the bases that you can expect to cover in like a 2-week trip, especially like during a Great American Shutdown of 2020. On Chime Time. This has been Chime Time. Thanks so much for watching. Live to love. Chime Time.